Hello everyone, Onerous here with another episode of my first Megabase. Alright, last episode we got together a little bit of this arrangement, our little mini mall, which has been fantastic. And this episode we need to focus on some military because we need to be making piercing rounds because we are just getting hammered. I'll also start doing some military science, just because we need AP ammo for that as well. So as you can see, like, biters are just piling up around these areas. So without further ado, let's just get into it, I think. So we need to be bringing in some regular ammo. Oh, that is a bad noise. Whee, where do they get through there? And as you can see, this is the exact reason that we need to be trying to defend. Everywhere is just getting attacked, and there's not much we can do about it at this point. Without some armor piercing ammo, we're heavily outgunned. Alright, let's rebuild what we've lost. And we can upgrade this to some heavy power bolts. There we go, that'll get all our power up and running. Repair up the damage. Alright, looks like we lost a few belts. There we go, we are back up and running. Okay. Yeah, so that just highlights the need that we have to be producing our ammo. So ammo needs, I'll just quickly jump over here. Now this is something I did off camera. I just started a little bit of stone brick production for the bus, and I also went and took a little split off here of the coal and put some coal on the bus because we will need that shortly, because I also plan on doing military science. So I just brought them all down here so we can start doing military science after we get our red ammo pumping, because we are in dire need. Alright, let's grab some more of those. Let's grab some more of those as well while we're here. We've got the power poles and inserters. Excellent. Alright, so we will need regular ammo, which will go on iron plates, and then some piercing rounds. That's just damaged wall. Man, things are getting a little bit tense here. All right. So this is what I want to do: is something tricky like this. There we go. So that'll bring steel here. But at some point I don't want steel at the priority left to be copper. Alright, so this is what we'll do. We'll bring that on there, and then the steel should end here. Excellent. But now we have steel and copper plate there, which is what we need along with our red ammo, along with our regular firearm ammo to make the red ammo. Okay, so that is, whoops, and I'm just clicking like a little bit of a uncoordinated person. Alright, so we want to bring this in, we can't bring it on that line, so we'll have to bring it in on that line. Like so. So this will be to make our regular ammo, and then we want to split this off as well, and that will be for our AP ammo. Alright, so I like what we're doing here. We'll need, I'm going to go with, so these take 3 seconds to craft, and these take 1, so one assembler of this can support 3 of these. So I am going to make 3 of those. No, that is overkill. I'm going to make 2 of them. and then we will be able to support 6. That's not enough. Alright, we'll be able to support 6 armor piercing ammos. Okay. That is good. That is good. And we'll want them to come up here, and then I'm going to take over that lane, and there we go. Just keep coming in thick and fast. Alright. So now we can do some of this. I can again click it correctly, and there we go. Alright. And we'll be able to get all the things we need, like so. And there and there. Let's get these going as well. And then we'll also need these reds there. And that one is without power because of our offset of the power pole here, but that's alright. Who needs coordination? Alright. And there we have our red ammo production at 2 a second. Alright, we are going to box that. There we go. And start production as soon as possible. We'll probably, they're stacks of 200, so we'll go 1,000 ammo in the box, and that will certainly get us some turrets that are going to do some damage. As you can see, we've actually started to identify a couple of biter bases, so they are encroaching. But now that we've got our AP ammo set up, we might as well set up our military science pack. And to do that, we also need a grenade production, and grenades are so good for absolutely everything anyway. What is happening up here? We are out of ammo. I wonder if we... How much of this ammo do we have yet? We have enough. I'm going to go and christen our AP ammo by feeding it to those turrets up the top there. There was one out of ammo already, and looks like the walls are copping and pounding. But we will get there. Alright, it's a little bit of running around the base, which is a bit annoying, but we'll get there. Anyway, so we'll want to start producing grenades, and like everything, we want to do 1 a second. Now, the advantage here is military science actually does 2 products per build. So 2 packs per build means that is definitely not enough. Let's get you up to 15. Alright, we don't have that much of the good stuff. He's an 18. Alright. While I'm here, I better just repair this up. So, as we can see, yeah, the biter's not loving us. But we'll certainly work on our defences. Oh dear. Alright. Looks like we might save that one. Yep. Excellent. You, my friend, need that. Alright, let's get these walls back up. Probably almost go to double walling, honestly. This is getting pretty crazy. But unfortunately, we're out of turrets. Can we handcraft some while we're here? Excellent. That will do nicely. Let's at least get one other turret with that. There's another one to repair there. How are we doing for walls? We've got a lot of walls. I am going to double wall this, at least on the enemy facing side, while we just wait for these to go. There we go. Alright. We'll give you those, and you can have those. Alright. Hopefully by the time we've been doing this, we've got a bit more production happening, which means that we'll have a little bit more ammo to play with. But as I was saying before, we were rudely interrupted. As you can see, we produce 2 military science packs in every 10 seconds, so we only need sort of 5 assemblers for the 1 a second, which means we only need half a red ammo, half a grenade, and 1 wall every second. I think the 1 wall every second is significant because, as you'll see, wall production uses 5 stone bricks. So if we producing only one of those a second, we can actually get away with some easier insertion. Anyway, as you see, our ammo has got up to 200. We've got a full stack already. But let's have a look at grenades. So grenades need 10 coal and 5 iron plate. Now what do we need to produce? We need to produce one every 2 seconds. So we will need to be doing 4 grenade productions, which is pretty hefty. Got to admit. So let's do that. And always off by 1 space. All right, there we go. And while I'm thinking about it, let's pop some lights in some of this stuff. Don't want to be running around here in the dark, that's for sure. Not with all these crazy biters around. Alright, so this is going to be grenade production. And we need to bring in our coal and our iron plate. Alright, so we'll want to bring it in here, which means up there, perfect. And we'll want iron plate as well. Alright, so let's actually get the right orientation of those. There we go. Now, iron plate comes in here. Alright, and then one more. Perfect. Alright. Don't need that one, and there we go. Now, I'm not a huge fan of what we've done here, only because we've got, this is a very, very common mistake, I think, and that is the really squishing together of all your production early on. Space is not particularly limited in this game. Like, we have just got so much building space before we get anywhere near biters. Making some gaps in between your production is definitely worthwhile, I think, early on. Okay, but that being said, we need to be producing, what do we say, 1 of these a second. So we just need 1 wall, one of these producing wall, which shouldn't be a problem. So we'll bring our stone bricks down now. Where did I run those off to? There they are, there. And not there. Not there. There we go. Alright. That's our line there. So we should have... Oops, perfect. Perfect. If I can not click funneling. Alright. We'll get one of these, and we'll need one of those. Alright. Do I like that? No, I don't. Not at all. Just for lining it up like that. Seems crazy to have something so misaligned. Alright. So let's go in and out. And, oh boy. Let's draw these over to our turrets over here. Thank you. Alright. And that's what, that is what we are up against. Do we have any more of these? Let me create a few more boxes. I do want to get some grenades in boxes, and we'll probably just do a stack of those. Man, that is a huge attack. Alright, looks like the walls are going to hold. There is another attack. It just keeps happening, doesn't it? Alright, but as you can see, this attack up here didn't even get to the walls, and that is the additional damage. Speaking of additional damage, I should really be researching, shouldn't I? That is additional damage that we get from the AP ammo. Alright, so let's get this guy pumping out some walls. See how he's going. Yep, that will be enough. Alright, so now we have everything we need to be making military science, and like I said, we only need 4... That sound, man. How are those guys getting in? They must be coming through over here. but let's quickly get back over there. I think I really didn't want to put a big perimeter around this base, but I think we're probably going to have to. Alright, let's pick these guys off from a distance. We can rebuild everything, it's not really a concern, but we really need to automate our defenses over here a little bit better. Alright, rebuild, bigger and better, but not really, just exactly the same. There we go. And we need another one of you over there, and we put it on that line. Okay, you're not dead. You guys died. Oh, the attacks. It is just non-stop. We're definitely going to clean out shop very shortly, I think. Once we've sorted this, we've got engines being produced somewhere. We can make a car. That's really bad. All right, better go deal with this. Looks like they are out of ammo. Hopefully we're not going to die. That would be very annoying. Okay. Wow. Let's just get this back up and running. We're also out of inserters, so we'll need a few more inserters. Is that more damage? Wow. Is there someone up there? No, that is a second wave. This is really bad. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually kill off all these in time. Yeah, we're going to get them, but look at the damage they've done. Okay. Can we make some more miners? No. Alright, let us see what we need for some turrets. I really let the biter situation get out of control. My problem. We focused a lot on production early on, so we are facing the consequences of that. But we'll do what we can. All right, we don't need all those. Kind of not using that many of them. We're good for that. Let's grab some more of that. Let's grab all of it. All right, how many furnaces do we have? A stack. That's okay. So let's, before I forget to, let's grab some of our ammo. We should have had a good build up of ammo by now. And what do we got here? 750. Alright, that should be very advantageous in our biter problem. So first things first, let's fix up this. I'm going to put some defenses here, so I think that's probably where they're getting in. Everything is repaired, we just need to be doing that. Alright. Thing looks like it's working. Let's make sure belts weren't damaged. Alright. Let's just keep going with some of this research. We actually don't need these. Oh, I didn't pick up any miners. Well, that's a little bit annoying. But let's rebuild this fortification. Stronger and better than before. We did have a radar here as well. I'm actually going to do something like this, so we can get 3 turrets here. And we'll just... I'm not too worried about that radar, honestly. So we'll just do that. And of course I've locked myself in here. That was silly. But we now have... we'll do 25 in each of these. Alright, that is great. There we go. Okay, why are you not powered? Because we lost the power pole that was powering all these guys. Is that it? Probably. Yep. There we go. We'll repair these up. Alright, and before I forget about it, let's pop down So I'm not actually sure whether they're coming in from up here or across here, so I'm just gonna pop them here. And we'll do a little bit of a configuration like that. Let's get these in here. There we go, alright, 25, 25, 25. Do I wall it? Yeah, why not? We'll be able to get another turret, sort of a 2x2 turret arrangement if we want here. That one there can be replaced by 2, but I think 3 turrets at the moment is working out pretty well. Let's just see how this is faring. So, yep, that's alright. Ammo is very low. Yep, let's go restock these. We're spending a lot of time on this military stuff, which is quite annoying. I want to get down and do our military science, and then possibly even build a car, and go out and take out some of these places, but we're just kind of stuck. Stuck being very reactive, which is never a good place to be in. Alright, let's get you out. Clear that off, 100 in each, 25 in each. There we go. Ah, man. And same here. I'm actually just... no, 50 is too much. 25 each. Alright. Oh god, not being able to walk through there. So, we need some electric miners. Kind of out of everything for that. I don't really want to run all the way down there. Oh man, it's a pain. Life is just life is a pain, isn't it? We'll handcraft these miners. Now we lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's quite well actually. Alright, let's get this belt back up and running. Repair it all. Looks like those are alright. Alright. And there we have it. Slow and steady. Come on, handcrafting. And there we go. We are back. So that defense should attract the biters. They shouldn't attack there for no reason. Let's just see how other defenses are going. Okay, that is out of stuffs. Like I said, it's so reactionary, and I just saw these are out of coal, because there's not enough coal getting down here, because we split it off onto the bus as well, to make the grenades. So what I want to do is expand the coal that's going there. And we can do that by getting our miners going. I don't want shooting speed, I actually want more projectile damage. It's a little bit more efficient on materials. Let's get rid of that. Pop a larger pole here and here. No, and that light is unfortunately in the wrong spot. And alright. There we have it. So this is going to be massive overkill, but I really don't want us running out of coal to our power plants. See how these guys? Yeah, they're not even getting to the walls anymore. That is just a huge difference. Huge difference. All right. Do we have any coal on us? We sure do. Let's just power these guys up, and then we'll take all the ammo out of those, and there we go. Alright, I feel much better about this section now. You're not actually doing anything. And, yes, okay. Defences are up and running. That only took a lot longer than I was hoping. Because I also wanted to do some, a little bit of our science. And to do that, all we need is, very simply, I'll bring these in here. This is not going to be the most elegant science setup, but it'll work. Alright. So let's do that, and that, and that. So you can disappear. In we go, and so with 4, we need 5, of course, because they take 10 seconds to build. So with 5 we are making 1 every 2 seconds, but each one produces 2 military science, so that is 1 a second. Okay, that is obviously actually not where we want that one to be. We're going to have to set these across just that little bit further, so they all get access to what they need. So you can be here, and like so. Great. Now let's set these to the right unit. Next level of science, good to go. So these take 10 seconds to produce, and they don't need much, so we can do yellow inserters. Let's just do that, that, and that. Also want to get some lights along here. And then we need long-handled inserters to get our AP ammo in. There we go, and then we just need to output it and take it over yonder. So let's do that. I'm actually going to bring it up. Oh, no, we'll do this way. Not a huge fan of what's sort of happening here. Let's just. We'll want to make that arrangement a little bit better over here. Again, we'll do that. Let's get some ammo in there. And something like that. Perfect, alright. And we're going to take this up here and around our arrangement here, a little bit of a room in case we actually think of something else that we want. And then this will be our first science on this new row here. Whoa there, that was a bit crazy, wasn't it? And across you go. Alright, so we just get some red inserters in here like so, and that is our military science. Hooked up, prepare you first. Alright, we'll recover these and place them further out here, like so. Actually, prefer that arrangement there. Okay. There we go. And of course, get some ammo in there. Yep. Alright, let's see if our ammo stocks have built back up. What have we got in there? Another 1,000? Another 500? Yeah, I'll take them. Yeah, we're splitting it now. This will back up pretty quickly though, so most of it will start going in there. But there we have military science being built. I really quickly want to make a car. I'm sure we had automobilism researched. Yes, we have a car. We need some iron and some engines. And we definitely had engines being built. Yes, we did. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's pop those all back in there. And we just need some iron plate, I think. Yep. Grab some iron plate here, and we have a car. And with that car, we can actually now take out some of these bases that are really annoying us. So what I'll do here is we will just hope we have some coal. No, of course we don't. What we'll do is we'll just go out and we'll have a bit of a run out. We'll take out one base, and then probably off camera I'll go and do a lot more, because once you've seen someone take out one biter base, it just doesn't really change after that. And it's not fun viewing to see a whole episode of me running around taking out biter bases. So, but the important thing is we have AP ammo, we have a car, we're actually we're on pretty good grounds here. So let's run down to this little base here, and we'll take care of it, and then I'll end the episode there. And that'll be pretty good timing, I think. Spot on for the end of the episode. This also clears the way. It's always a rock in the way. Yeah, this will also clear the way for accessing our oil patch here, which is great. All we've got to do is just watch out for the rocks around here. We want to kill these spawners. We're not too worried about these guys so much. We want to get rid of the spawners so that, oh dear, the things that kill you here are running into rocks and running into spawners when you've got this car, cliffs and water. So this is a fairly dangerous base to kind of be running towards because of the water, the rocks, the cliff. Yeah, there's nothing much good about it. So once we've killed those spawners, we take out the worm. Once we can get close enough, there we go. Now the base is destroyed. All right, so that is it as far as destroying a base. Just circling around and hitting it with all the ammo you've got. What did I just do there? Yep, fill it up. All right, so with that being done, I'm going to call the episode an end here, and then I'll go out and I'm going to explore a bit more around here and just take out some of these bases that are close to us. And I will see you next time with hopefully a clearer area, and we can then start ramping up our production and going into the next phase, which will be accessing this oil. Excellent, so look forward to seeing you all there. As always, love to hear your comments down below, and see you next time.